The party's in Mount Horeb Friday night, where it's one game for the Northern Badger Conference title. 7-0 Mount Horeb Barneveld hosting 7-0 Waunakee on the final WisconsinPrepZone.com game of the week of the regular season. This one lives up to its billing as a matchup of heavyweights, and three-time defending state champion Waunakee gets its ground game going early with Tyler Reynolds breaking off a long run to get the Warriors in the red zone. They have to settle for a 28-yard field goal try, but Luke Russell's try is no good, and we stay scoreless. Late in the first quarter now, and Mount Horeb Barneveld quarterback Cale Pustina steps up in the pocket and finds Jack Doyle over the middle for a first down in Waunakee territory. After we change ends of the field, Pustina again gets a first down through the air, this time to Isaiah Leisure, who loses the ball at the end of the play but recovers. Vikings aren't so lucky on the next play as Dalen Bower can't get the handle and the Warriors take over. Later in the second, Mount Horeb Barneveld with the ball again, and Pustina airs one out for Jarin Schubert down the left sideline, and it gets the Vikings inside the 40. That leads to a 40-yard field goal try by Joel Cretney, and he booms it through the uprights to put the Vikings up 3-0 as we head to halftime. Waunakee opens the second half with an 8.5-minute drive that comes down to 4th and goal from the 1, and Warriors quarterback Will DeCourt keeps it himself for the score. More kicking issues for Waunakee, though, as Russell's extra point try gets blocked by Carson Carmody, and it's 6-3. That's the score as we go to the fourth quarter, and Mount Horeb Barneveld's defense comes up with a big third down stop to force a punt. Vikings offense then goes to work with Bower getting the call. He breaks tackles and spins loose on the sideline to get to the Warriors' 30. Pustina goes back to the air, finding Shane Collins over the middle, and Collins stretches the ball over the goal line for the score, and Mount Horeb Barneveld leads 10-6 with 8:55 left. Waunakee's drive to respond to the score comes down to 4th and 9, and Decorah buys some time by rolling right, then connects with Ryan Cruiser for a huge first down. That leads to this. Reynolds takes the pitch left and starts to read the blocking, then cuts around the edge and goes in from 11 yards out to make it 13-10 Waunakee with 3:15 left.
They were flowing pretty hard to the ball. They're really good at pursuit. They got fast to the ball. So, I just kind of waited for my blocks to set up and gave a little stutter step. And by that time, they were kind of caught off guard. I got around the edge and got in there.
Mount Horeb Barneveld goes back to work and gets some extra yardage after this completion to Collins because of a late hit. Pustina looks over the middle here, but Waunakee's Tyler Jensen steals it away with 1:46 to go.
He just ran like a deep post. I just tried to get in his back hip and then just went after the ball. I was just thinking someone had to step up, make a big play, step in front of a pass, and just happened to be me.
The Vikings use all of their timeouts and hold Waunakee on this third down to force a punt. Under a minute to play now, and it's desperation time for the Vikings. Pustina gets pressure and gets hit as he throws, and there's Alex Horace for the pick to put the game away.
I saw him dropping back, and I knew there wasn't going to be a run coming after I saw him drop, so I went back and tried to read it, and I saw him throwing it down, so I dove for it and got it.
So the Northern Badger title goes back to Waunakee with a 13-10 victory over Mount Horeb Barneveld in a game that suited the Warriors' strengths.
We play defense, or we try to, and we hang our hat on our offensive line, and it's fitting that we win the Badger Conference Championship tonight with those two things. It was pretty special. A lot of guys contributed, and the physicality of it, I just love the way our kids held in the battle because it was not easy.
Yeah, it was a heavyweight bout. You had two heavyweights just slugging it out, play for play, and so proud of our kids. And they made one more play than we did, and take their hat off to three-time state champs in a row.
It hasn't really hit me yet. I don't know. I know that we won conference and everything, but we got to look a little harder and continue on playoffs.
Coming here and doing it in front of the whole crowd, and the pep rally and all the stuff they had, we felt it was us against the world, and that's the way we approached it. And we thought if we could stay in there, we'd come out the other end, and we did. It was a great win for Waunakee football.